42 points, Jacksonville on 40. A win would put New York in the postseason. A tie would give them a very good chance. Was deflected away into the path of Ledesma, feeding Starikov, in on goal. Eugene Starikov stopped by Austin Pack to keep us scoreless.
Through balls between the center backs, and that's just a perfectly weighted ball. Look at that. You can't defend that. If it's played like that, this is a good save. Not a lot to look at. He's going to the far post because he has to. Now this ball comes across. Yeah, that's just difficult. Not much you can do with that one.
From Catalonia, which has all sorts of turmoil going on right now, turned this one over. Ledesma takes it himself, left-footed shot, and Pack up to the task. Full stretch to his right, Austin Pack.
Yeah, and Javi Marquez wanted it, didn't he? You see Starikov on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side, right there. And you can see right there looking at it. I mean, he would have to threaded that pretty well, I suppose. Ledesma had just one thing in mind, and it's a good save. Didn't cough it up as well.
Tough spot there for Guerra, and he's able to give it away now. Chance coming. Puerto Rico takes the lead. Emery Welshman with the cheeky finish. And the Cosmos playoff hopes dealt a serious blow.
Wow. You're absolutely right. I mean, this is a tough spot. No kidding. Flores was in, and you can see Jakovic dives in. Not sure if he maybe needed to stand himself up just a little bit, but take nothing away from Welshman and the composure in that finish. Look at that. Pressure's coming from the front. Pressure's coming from behind. Just a little bit of a chip when he sees Maurer going down, but it's a self-inflicted wound, really.
Good over the whole year, but slight positive they could look for. Great lead by Flores in the top corner from who else? Emmanuel Ledesma does it again. Spectacular goal.
And I'll tell you what, that movement, that one touch was wonderful. And if you got Ledesma, he probably knew he was going to score before he touched that ball. I could see his run up. It came to him at a perfect angle where he had to look at both ends right there. And look at this, when that ball's dropped off, it's a perfect weight. It's one of those that I at least knew that this is trouble for Puerto Rico, right? But secondly, I just kind of thought that this is a perfect setup for him on that left foot.
Emmanuel Ledesma was starting this celebration before the ball even hit the net.
Wow.
That is his wheelhouse.
Tell you what.
Ledesma is onside, is into the penalty area, being bear hugged, and he puts it away. Emmanuel Ledesma picks up the Cosmos, takes them on his shoulders, and maybe taking them to the playoffs.
Jonathan, maybe the best thing about this team, that they're good under pressure, aren't they? I mean, they continue to show it. You know, it's something that I didn't believe it. There are a couple of times where I wrote them off, and, you know, this is that strength. He knows the pressures come from behind, and that finish. And what's good about writing that play in behind, that you know that once you put him in behind, either you go through or he's going to take you down because there's no other option of defending. And this, you know, perfect technique once again. Looking where the keeper is. This is a great look. I mean, you got to put that away. Found the post and knew exactly what he was doing, and he's single-handedly bringing New York Cosmos back into this.
Jakovic heads out of the back. Ledesma chasing this one with the rookie Stovall. Emmanuel Ledesma with the chip, with the hat trick. Ledesma celebrating.
Well, here comes Ledesma. That's just strength. Mistake defensively right there. A little bit of pushing, a little bit of shoving, and a lot of quality and composure. Very much like Puerto Rico scored with a little bit of a chip. The recognition that the goalkeeper is out. Last moment look, just a little bit of a clip. And here's your hat trick.
It was the rookie Stovall in only his third NASL game. Ledesma got the better of him in terms of positioning, got to the ball first.
It's just a simple overcommitment. That one extra step that you take, and then you still don't think that you're going to jump on the other side of you, right?
To Ayoze. Ledesma stayed on side, gets the cross in near post. 4-1. Carlos Mendes on his night. A salute to the captain, and they've got to be playoff bound now.
How appropriate is this, right? And by the way, I mean, looks easy, but it isn't. The ball again from the wide position from Ledesma is tremendous. But under pressure, and it's almost like he jams him a little bit on that near post, doesn't he? Not a lot of space. There's plenty of pressure defensively there. It's one of those that's timed perfectly. Remember the first half, it was a little past the post. It wasn't Mendes, I can't remember who it was. But this one, he almost got himself in a position where he was past the post, and that wasn't going to be possible. So no question of keeping himself on. And look at this, goes with his right foot just in the right spot to just redirect that, because the pace was in the cross, right? That's all he needed. That cross was perfectly weighted, and for him just to redirect it. But give him credit to get to that near post and put himself in that situation.
It's only the 5th goal of his NASL career. We've seen before, there are no givens 100%. Welshman in again. Emery Welshman with a similar finish. No givens right here. Puerto Rico hanging around 4-2.
It's just a reminder, right, that not all is well with this Cosmos. I mean, to a degree, it's not a surprise. I am sure, look, I mean, hopefully you can run this through, but look at the space he's got, right? He's got to look. Maurer is coming out. Again, just like the first goal, a little bit further out, but the chip over the goalkeeper. So plenty of composure showed in that one as well. But, you know, that's something that at the end of the night, you may not think about, but
Puerto Rico's not going anywhere. Credit to them. Header back post, Maurer with a terrific stop to keep it 4-2, and he has a right to be furious.
Yeah, absolutely. Lack of concentration, thinking that the game is won, and obviously recognition that defensively there continues to be issues. And you look at that header, I mean, that's an unbelievable save, isn't it? But it's too close for comfort.
Another corner. 4th place in the overall standings and a spot in the postseason. Lucky Kasana puts it away! Exclamation mark for Lucky and the Cosmos, postseason bound.
Second game in a row as a substitute coming in, making a difference. Yes, it doesn't matter. It's late in the game. Goals are goals, right? We all know how difficult it is for many teams, of course, to score. And I think he slips in the end. You can see him playing that ball wide. This is good in terms of changing the point of attack. Look at his run he's making, asking for the ball. And as I thought, he slips in it, but still keeps enough composure to put that away.
Andres Flores going to get the assist. Second time tonight that Eric Calvillo would have had the hockey assist, the second assist that started it. And Lucky with the finish. Second goal in 9 games. And that wraps it up. The New York Cosmos put up a 5 spot in the second half and are headed back to the NASL playoffs.